YouTube, it's your girl Toria back with another video. Okay, so today I'm going to do a story time, right? And this story time is gonna be about the time my ex tried to get me evicted. Like, a lot of my friends have been asking to hear this, and I'm getting so tired of explaining it. So just come to this video, y'all, and I will put y'all on to the tea about what the hell happened. So we'll start by giving my ex a nickname because I don't want to disclose his actual name. Hold on, let me think. Okay, so his name will be Marcus. Yep, his name will be Marcus. Okay, and Marcus seemed really great in the beginning when I met him. We clicked, we started becoming like really cool. Everything was just making sense, you feel me? So we later on decided to pursue a relationship and to date. That was a really big mistake because there was a lot of things about Marcus I didn't know. And if I would have known them prior to getting into a relationship with him, then I wouldn't have continued to date him. You feel me? And I know you're probably thinking, well, why didn't break up with him the moment he told you this stuff, blah, blah, blah. And I really wasn't, I was just waist deep into the relationship. I didn't want to break up with him. I wanted to try to make it work. And that resulted in me settling ultimately. And that's why I'm now here today doing a whole story time on YouTube about the time my ex tried to get me evicted, all right? So let's cut to the chase, hop right into it. We dated for about a year, and towards the end of the relationship, we decided things were not working out. So we eventually did, of course, end up breaking up, but we were on good terms. Like, we broke up on terms where me and him would still chill. He'd come over to my crib. We'd still hang out for the most part, but we just knew I'm single, he's single. We came to the clear consensus that we're not dating. You feel me? So on this particular day, we hadn't talked in about maybe 3 or 4 days straight, and I wasn't thinking about him, to be honest. I'm kind of new to the neighborhood, and this complex has about 8 people living here. You know, it's not too big. It's not necessarily private, but you know everybody that lives here because it's small, right? I was invited to a barbecue by my neighbors, and the barbecue was going to take place in the backyard. The backyard's like a pretty big field. The dogs run around there. You know, they can cook and grill stuff. It's legit. It's a chill ass place. So we all decided to do the barbecue in the backyard, and it was going to be later on in the night, maybe starting around 7 or 8. But prior to the barbecue really starting, my phone was dying and I didn't have time to charge it. I was just like, oh, well, it is what it is. It can die. I'll just, charge it when I get a chance. I'll charge it when I'm home. I'll charge it after the barbecue, blah, blah, blah. My phone can die. Just this one time, I'll let my phone die. And I'll have a good time, you feel me? There was no rush for my phone to be on because I'm single. I'm single, Marcus. So I didn't have to answer your dry ass call. And I know you're watching this. I know you're watching this. So my phone was off, and little did I know, while my phone was dead, Marcus was just blowing me up left, right, calling. And while he's calling, I'm at a barbecue enjoying myself with my neighbors. There's music, there's food. They have paintball guns. It was just a really nice field day, I guess. You feel me? And it was the weekend. So we were out having a blast, and now I have to think of another nickname to give my other neighbor. We're gonna call this neighbor in particular James, okay? So James is somebody that is definitely very attractive. He's really nice, and we warmed up to each other as I lived here. So me and Jesse were at the barbecue. My phone's off. I'm having a good time. Jesse's next to me. You know, he got me a plate of food. There's like rice, veggies, potato salad. It was a decent plate, right? And Jesse sits next to me. And Jesse, he got dimples. Jesse is just a little eye candy. I don't understand. But Jesse was sitting really close next to me, and he had his shirt off. Like, I could feel him breathing on me. We were caked up. And I had the food in front of me. I was still eating. And while me and him caked up and everybody's enjoying, you know, the festivities, I feel this strong ass tap on my shoulder, right? And I'm like, what the heck? Like, the tap is so strong. It was such a strong tap. I knew there was like nothing but bullshit to follow after. Like, I knew when I turned my head, it was gonna go down. Like, whoever I locked eyes with, it was gonna go down. So I look over and I'm like, lo and behold, Boo Boo the Fool, my ex, is sitting right there. And my ex, excuse me, he was standing right next to me and he's like, get up, come on, let's go, we need to talk, we need to talk. So I'm like, boy, we don't need to talk, you feel me? But to avoid a scene, I got my plate of food and I was like, all right, something tells me I'm not gonna come back and this food is really busting. So I picked up my plate of food and I started following him. He was heading back to my apartment door, I could tell. So I started following him around the corner, and the moment we're out of like their view range, like the moment they couldn't see us anymore, dude, he flips my plate of food, right? He flips my plate of food so high. To this day, I don't know where that plate of food landed. I still don't know where it's at. He's like, so this is what you gonna do? This is what you gonna do to me? We just broke up, and we've been together this, blah, blah, blah. Like, he was just going off, like, y'all. I was so over it. I didn't care about nothing he was saying. I just wanted him to be out of my face because he was really, really mad. And I was like, I don't understand why you're so mad. And he's like,
I've been calling you. I've been calling you. I've been blowing up your phone.
And I was like, that's great, but we're not together. So who are you really over here trying to check? Nobody, Marcus. So Marcus decides to grow some kahunas and walks up to my apartment door. And he's like, open this door, open this door. Let me in, I gotta get my stuff, I gotta get my stuff. I was like, what stuff do you have to get? I gotta get my games, I gotta get my do-rag. Y'all, he was being so petty. He wanted to get his musty ass $2 holla do-rag. Like, he know damn well he could have went to the hair store and just got another one for $2. But he wanted to be petty. Now, as for the video games, I understand it because I like games, and some of them games were mine. He did have like 2 or 3 of them that belonged to him. So I was like, all right, let me just go in and give you your stuff, and you just slide, like, you don't have to come in. I didn't trust him coming in because he was so mad. But he was like, no, I gotta go in, I gotta go in. And I was like, you know what, wait here. I'm gonna go get your stuff. That's it, you're not coming in. That was the intention, y'all. I did not plan on him coming inside. And I had the key in my hand. So as I turned to, you know, try to unlock the door, once I finally do get it open, he like bombards past me. Like, he knocks me out of the hallway and runs inside. I don't know why I didn't think he wouldn't, but he runs inside and just goes ham, right? Like, he's throwing stuff everywhere, he's screaming, he picks my cell phone up, and mind y'all, again, my phone died. So like, he picks up my phone and he pours pickle juice on it. He pours pickle juice on it. He's just going ballistic. Like, we're tussling because I'm trying to grab it from him. And I know some people are like, why, you know, why didn't you call the police, blah, blah, blah. But to be honest, I wasn't thinking about calling the police. And my phone was dead. So even if I was the type to call the police like that, I couldn't because my phone died. But nevertheless, little did I know, while we're in the room tussling, the neighbors are gathering outside, right? And people are starting to be like, okay, what's going on? There's too much noise now. Hey, where'd she go? She hasn't come back. What's going on? They came to the conclusion, they heard the yelling, they knew we were fighting. So on the inside, he has shampoo, he's dumping it all over the floor. He punched a hole in my wall. He goes in my closet and just starts flipping things over, snatching my clothes off the hangers. It was just a whole, it looked like a Medea film. It looked like a dead ass scene in a Tyler Perry movie. He was going ballistic, y'all. And I was like, get out of my room, get out of my crib. I was screaming, it was so bad. And I definitely thought my neighbors were gonna call the police. And once they call the police, that's it. Like, once the landlord is notified that 12 was called on you due to like a disturbance, you're getting an eviction notice. Like, she made that very clear upon moving in. They don't like noise, they don't like ruckus, they don't like none of that. And this was noise, definitely ruckus. This was all of that. So I was so scared about getting evicted, y'all. Like, I already got the police called on me one time over here, and that's a whole nother story time. And yes, it was because of his ass. Another sign. I should have let him go then, but like a dumbass, I didn't. So I knew if they called the police on me again, it was over. I knew I could not stay here no longer. So I was livid. Like, I was so livid. He trashes my crib, and then he takes this blanket off my bed, right? Big old comforter, and he throws it on the ground. He starts walking around taking really petty stuff. Like, he did buy me like this tube of toothpaste. He takes that, he throws it on in the middle of the comforter. He's about to wrap it up like a, like a something he could use to carry his stuff out. He was gonna wrap it all in the blanket and drag it out. So he takes maybe like 2 or 3 video games, he throws it in there. He goes in the kitchen, he's like, I bought this cup, did I buy this cup? I think I bought one of these cups. Like, y'all, I'm talking about petty stuff. And I was just like, you know what, do whatever you gotta do, just get your stuff and leave. Like, at this point, just get your stuff and leave. I don't even know why you're still standing here. What did you really come in here for? You don't even got your do-rag. He couldn't even find his musty do-rag. I know it was musty. But so he gathers all his stuff in the middle of the blanket, and he doesn't take it. He ends up leaving it there and goes outside to where my neighbors are watching, and he decides to start screaming and threatening them. Hey, who got a problem? Who wanna fight? What for what? Yeah, I'm talking to you. What? Oh, you want some smoke? You want some smoke? Dude is just going off. Like, he's getting off. And I was like, oh my goodness, he's trying to fight everybody. I did not know what to do. My neighbors were starting to get aggressive. Like, I saw the situation escalating right before my eyes. I was like, it is going down. There's no way in hell, out of hell, next hell, I'm not getting evicted. My place is trashed. Everybody heard it. I'm so embarrassed. Barbecue over. Barbecue over. Nobody is gonna like talk to me after this. It was horrible. He finally leaves. He finally ends up leaving. After that, everything that he put in the blanket, he didn't take. He just left it there. And I ended up just having to clean up. He broke my room mirror, but I replaced it. And I'll put up a picture of that too. I replaced it with another mirror. Like, the stuff you try to take, really petty stuff, Marcus. And I want you to know that you ain't make me at all. You didn't put me in no apartment. You didn't put me in my own place. You didn't do none of that. I did it. So you can't take anything back. That's why you left the stuff you tried to take, because they were valueless. They meant nothing. Okay, the dollar store can replace some toothpaste. Like, it was nothing deep. You feel me? So fortunately for me, they didn't call 12. Surprisingly, nobody called 12. And I to this day still got the hole in the wall. I gotta get it fixed. But I'm just glad nothing else got ruined. Like, yeah, my closet was trashed and stuff, but I cleaned it up. You feel me? The stuff that he did mess up, it definitely got replaced. It was nothing too crazy, but yeah, that was the time his ass almost got me evicted. Okay, y'all? And again, Marcus, if you're watching this, and to the rest of my subscribers, like, comment, subscribe to my channel if you're new. Click that notification bell so you guys can be updated when I post stuff. I will be doing random giveaways, so please stay tuned. I'm also going to be dropping music on this page. Thank you so much for checking out my story time. And yeah, Toria.